Have you ever asked yourself, I pray, I supplicate, I strive. So why does my heart still feel heavy, my soul weary, as if peace is far away? And why do you see simple people, their lives full of challenges, yet their faces serene, their hearts calm, as if they carry a secret unknown to others? The problem isn't in the prayer, nor in the acts of worship. The problem lies in the moment we knock on God's door, and the state of our hearts when we do. Fajr is not just a prayer. Fajr is a new beginning that God grants His servants every day, a moment of silence, while the world sleeps, when the heart is closest to the heavens. After Fajr, doors are opened, mercy descends, and the destiny of the entire day is written. But sadly, we often waste these precious moments. We reach for our phones before we reach our hearts to God. Then we wonder, why does my chest feel tight? Why has tranquility vanished from my life? Know this well. The first word that leaves your heart after Fajr shapes the tone of your entire day. If it begins with complaint, your day becomes heavy. If it begins with praise, God will take care of you. These words are not an invitation for long rituals, nor for complicated routines. It's an invitation for simple sincerity. A moment where you sit with God, hand over your day and say, "O Lord, I am in your hands." Perhaps your prayer's answer has been delayed, not because God hasn't heard you, but because your heart hasn't yet stood in the time God intended for you. And maybe this Fajr is the very Fajr that changes your life. With a sincere prayer and a few heartfelt words, but words that come from a heart truly present with God. Fajr is not just a fleeting hour on the schedule of your day, nor is it merely a prayer we perform before returning to our daily routines. It is a sacred moment of divine selection, a time chosen by God for His servant to begin a fresh page in life each morning. In these moments, the heart is clearest, the noise of the world is quietest, and the soul draws closest to the heavens, as if God is saying, "This is your time with me, before the world takes hold of you." Fajr marks the boundary between a night gone, with all it carried, and a day yet unwritten. Many believe that the events of their day are shaped by offices, by the decisions of others, or by unexpected circumstances. But the truth is, the tone of the day is set in those first moments after Fajr. It is there that tranquility is planted, that trials are lifted, and that doors of blessings are opened for those who recognize the value of this time. When a servant stands after Fajr, they do not reach for their phone, nor do they open the door to complaint. Instead, they open their heart to God, standing in a moment of divine selection. God has chosen them among millions to awaken, to be part of this blessed time. This selection is not random, it is mercy, a hidden invitation to closeness, a loving message that says, "I want you to start your day with me." Many perform Fajr and then assume the task is complete. Yet Fajr is not the end of worship, it is its beginning. What comes after Fajr is the true test. Will you remain with God in these few sincere minutes, or will you turn away and enter the clamor of the world? The difference between those who find blessings in their day and those who miss them often does not lie in the quantity of actions, but in these few precious minutes after Fajr. In this sacred time, the soul is receptive. If filled with remembrance of God, your day shines with light. If filled with worry, your day becomes heavy. What settles in the heart after Fajr lingers throughout the day. This is why the pious of the past guarded this time with such care. They understood that losing the beginning makes the journey harder. Fajr is a moment of writing, free of noise and distraction. Intentions are written before actions, directions before steps. When you say Alhamdulillah after Fajr, you declare your surrender to God. When you start your day with remembrance, you place your soul under the protection of the heavens before facing the world. This time does not require many actions or long prayers, but a present heart. A single minute of sincerity after Fajr can transform an entire day, perhaps even the course of a life. God does not measure the quantity of words, but the sincerity of the heart. Those who understand the essence of Fajr no longer see it as a time of burden or fatigue. They see it as a gift, a daily gift. Those who waste it lose, and those who preserve it gain. Fajr is not just the beginning of the day, it is the beginning of a relationship, the beginning of blessings, the beginning of a life guided by God rather than weighed down by the world. Have you ever felt that your day passes by so quickly without achieving anything? Have you wondered why some people start their day with peace and happiness, while others, even when working harder, carry heaviness in their hearts? The secret lies in a single moment after Fajr, the moment of silence and remembrance before your mind gets caught up in daily tasks and problems. This moment is not just a fleeting time. It is the key to changing the course of your entire day. When you finish your Fajr prayer and sit quietly, taking deep breaths and feeling God's presence in your heart, a new cycle of positive energy begins. This early morning moment gives you the chance to reset yourself, to set aside anxiety and stress, and to set your intention for goodness, blessing, and inner peace. Many overlook this time, rushing to check their phones or think about the day ahead, and in doing so they miss the opportunity. But those who pause, breathe deeply, and start their day with the remembrance of God receive His blessings. Doors of provision open, and their hearts are filled with tranquility and serenity. The stillness and clarity after Fajr allow for a direct connection with God, as if the entire universe pauses to listen. In this sacred moment, your prayers, gratitude, and seeking forgiveness carry unmatched impact. Words spoken sincerely from a present heart are like seeds planted to grow blessings throughout the day. If you start your day with complaints or negativity, that energy stays with you. But if you begin with remembrance, prayer, and gratitude, you attract goodness, joy, and happiness. This simple daily practice, just 5 minutes after Fajr, can make a tremendous difference. It prepares your mind and soul for optimism, equips you to face challenges with confidence, and makes you more aware that God is with you in every step. Those who adopt this habit notice remarkable changes in their lives. Opportunities appear from unexpected places, problems are resolved in unforeseen ways, and a peace of heart emerges like never before. The calm after Fajr is more than just a habit. It is a training in patience and trust in God. It teaches you to begin your day with God, to place your full trust in His power and wisdom, and to expect good regardless of challenges. Over time, you will notice your mind becoming clearer, your heart calmer, and your entire day transformed into a new opportunity for blessing and success. How many times have you felt your heart weighed down by worries, with problems piling up as if they will never end? Often, we believe solutions come only from relentless work or constant thinking. Yet, we overlook a simple secret: the power of supplication after Fajr. This moment is not ordinary. It is a time of purification for the soul. When the heart is sincere, the mind is clear, and spiritual energy is at its peak. When you sit after Fajr for a heartfelt prayer, an internal healing process begins. Every word spoken with focus and sincerity acts as a dose of tranquility. Remembrance at this time is not merely repetitive words. It is a way to release the heart from anxiety, organize emotions, and direct energy toward goodness. Those who make this a routine notice a clear shift in their thinking and interactions. Decisions become wiser, challenging situations less exhausting, and successes more evident. The stillness after Fajr gives you space for reflection, to review yourself and your goals, and to connect with God sincerely. When you raise your hands in prayer, you feel that everything is possible, that God is near, listening, and aware of your state. This moment teaches patience and contentment, giving a sense of control over life despite pressures. It also softens the heart toward others, because those who begin their day with God are more compassionate and understanding. Committing to this simple daily habit, just a few minutes after Fajr, creates a profound impact on your spiritual and mental well-being. You will notice your day becoming more productive, your positive energy flowing into everything you do. Your emotions stabilize, your mind clears, and you learn to start your day with God's presence above all else. This habit strengthens your confidence that each day carries new opportunities, that God is with you every step, and that what is destined for you will not pass, regardless of circumstances. Over time, you will find your heart calmer, your mind sharper, and your daily life filled with peace and serenity. This post-Fajr moment is not just a time for prayer and supplication, it is a chance to transform your life completely, to grow closer to God, and to live in harmony with yourself and those around you. How often do you feel your heart filled with distraction and the pressures of daily life? That life is moving too fast, and you are trying to catch up with everything yet never find enough time for yourself. This feeling is common, but it can be overcome if you recognize the power of the quiet moments after Fajr. In these moments, the outside world is calm, the atmosphere is filled with serenity, and the mind is clearest, making your prayers and remembrance of God more profound and impactful. Continuing to recite supplications and prayers after Fajr does more than give temporary comfort. It transforms the way you respond to life. When you speak to God sincerely, an inner realignment begins. You gain clarity on what you truly need and the ability to let go of secondary matters that drain your energy. This inner focus generates an invisible strength, granting you confidence to face any challenges that may arise throughout the day. The stillness after Fajr provides an opportunity to evaluate yourself and reflect on your actions and thoughts. Every word spoken in prayer acts like a tether connecting you to God, a reminder that you are never alone and that a higher power supports you. This spiritual connection enhances your patience, acceptance, and ability to make decisions with wisdom and calm. Those who adopt this routine notice their daily lives becoming more balanced, while tension gradually fades. The prayers after Fajr are not limited to asking for needs. They are a moment to refine the soul and purify the heart. When you raise your hands and open your heart to God, you feel that everything is possible, that you can overcome difficulties with determination and confidence. This moment also allows you to reflect on God's blessings, fostering gratitude, a positive energy that permeates every action throughout the day. Over time, this routine becomes an integral part of your daily life. You will notice that your mornings are calmer, that you handle pressure without agitation, and that your heart is filled with serenity. This post-Fajr time acts as the foundation for a successful day and a renewed spirit. Those who begin their day close to God live with energy and tranquility, feeling that everything around them can be changed and improved. How often do you feel lost among life's busyness, searching for true inner peace and security? Many believe that comfort comes from material success or social relationships. Yet true inner peace is only granted through constant connection with God, especially in the early hours. After Fajr, this time is marked by calm, allowing the mind to relax and the heart to prepare to receive divine tranquility, making your prayers more powerful and impactful than at any other time. Continuing the practice of reciting supplications after Fajr creates a pattern of spiritual discipline in your life. Each prayer is a step toward organizing your thoughts and emotions. When you dedicate this time to yourself and your soul, a process of cleansing begins, washing away the pressures of the previous day. You gain clarity, and daily burdens no longer weigh as heavily as before. This sense of ease is not instant, it accumulates, becoming part of your character and your approach to life. The stillness after Fajr gives you space to reflect on yourself, your goals, and your relationship with God. Every prayer, every word from the heart strengthens your connection to God and increases your awareness of your worth and the value of your life. This awareness generates inner strength, helping you face challenges with resilience and faith, and giving a sense of calm even in the toughest circumstances. Those who maintain this routine notice profound changes, greater patience, improved focus, and wiser decision-making. The time after Fajr is a moment for spiritual renewal. It is an opportunity to release all anxiety and fear, filling the heart with certainty and trust that God is always with you. When you make this prayer a part of your daily routine, you begin to see positive effects in every area of life, your relationships, your work, and even your mental and physical health. You develop a deep sense of protection and recognize that each new day carries opportunities and experiences for growth and spiritual wisdom. Over time, this routine becomes a powerful habit that deeply shapes your life. Your mornings become filled with strength and tranquility, and your heart gains greater endurance and patience. Each prayer after Fajr is a step toward a more balanced and joyful. Because when you begin your day close to God, your entire day is infused with positive energy and genuine serenity. Imagine yourself in a quiet moment after Fajr, when the world is still wrapped in stillness, the air is pure, and the birds begin their gentle songs. This moment, dear friends, is not just the start of a new day. It is a golden opportunity to plant peace and serenity in your heart before the world rushes in with its noise. Remembrance after Fajr is a practical way to connect directly with God, a sincere pause that allows your heart to rest and feel close to its Creator. When a servant begins the day with remembrance and supplication, their mind and soul are prepared to face the day with positive energy. This is not just a fleeting feeling. It has a proven deep effect on the spirit and psyche. The moments before the busyness of daily tasks serve as a refuge, where one can release worries and start the day with clarity and inner calm. Here, prayer becomes a means to cleanse the heart from life's pressures and fill the soul with tranquility, making your entire day more organized and harmonious. Remembrance after Fajr gives a unique sense of serenity, as God opens the doors of His mercy in these blessed hours. Every word you speak, every prayer you direct to God is like planting a seed in your heart, nurturing feelings of contentment and closeness to Him. This peace is not material, it is a spiritual gift, increasing your strength and ability to face daily challenges without stress or anxiety. Many believe that peace comes by chance or over time, but true serenity is created intentionally. through intention, remembrance, and prayer. Fajr offers the opportunity to lay the foundation of your day on inner peace and spiritual calmness. This foundation guides your decisions and actions throughout the day. Whenever you feel anxious or stressed, you can return to this sacred moment, restoring balance to your heart and reminding yourself that everything is in God's hands and that He is capable of all things. Remembrance after Fajr is more than just speaking words of prayer. It is a heartfelt state where you set aside all worries and open your heart sincerely to God. When you experience this moment, your day becomes filled with blessings and goodness, as God begins your day by reminding you of His power and mercy, preparing you to handle any situation with patience and confidence. This spiritual habit also enhances your emotional control, constantly reminding you that inner peace starts with closeness to God. No matter how stressful daily life may be, it can be approached calmly if you begin your day with remembrance and prayer after Fajr. Finally, dear friends, do not underestimate these small moments after Fajr, which may seem simple, but are actually keys to a peaceful heart and a calm mind throughout the day. Make supplication and remembrance a daily habit, and you will notice a profound difference in how you feel and live. You will feel closer to God, and your day will become more balanced and calm. Every word you speak and every moment you spend in prayer is a spiritual investment, bringing inner peace and making your daily life brighter and more positive.